In this video, we're diving into something that trips up a lot of new business owners: business licenses. And more specifically, we're comparing two of the biggest legal service platforms out there: LegalZoom and Rocket Lawyer. If you're trying to figure out which one actually helps you get your licenses handled without making your head spin, you're in the right place. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we break down tools and services that help you launch and grow your business without all the fluff. Today's question: LegalZoom or Rocket Lawyer? Which one's better when it comes to business licenses? Let's get into it. First, what even is a business license? Before we talk platforms, let's get clear on what we're even talking about. A business license is not the same thing as forming an LLC or registering your business name. Think of it like this: forming an LLC is telling the government, hey, I exist. Getting a business license is asking, can I actually do business now? It's that official permission to operate in a city, country, or state. And depending on what kind of business you're starting, you might need more than one. A general business license is pretty common, but if you're a barber, electrician, daycare provider, or selling food, you're probably looking at professional licenses, health permits, maybe even zoning approvals. And here's the frustrating part: there's no universal list. What you need depends entirely on your industry and your exact location. That's why services like LegalZoom and Rocket Lawyer even offer help with this stuff, because it's not exactly user-friendly to figure it out on your own. Why business licenses are a bigger deal than most people think. Now, here's what usually happens. You form an LLC online. You get your EIN from the IRS. You open a business bank account. Everything feels official. But then months later, maybe during tax season or when you apply for something like a business loan, someone asks if you have your license. And suddenly you're Googling, do I need a business license to sell candles in Illinois at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday? Operating without a license can lead to fines, business closures, or even legal trouble. And that's not a scare tactic. Some cities send inspectors to check on businesses. If you're not properly licensed, you're done. So yeah, this stuff matters. And it's way better to figure it out up front than to scramble to fix it later. So, can LegalZoom or Rocket Lawyer help with this? This is where things start to split. Only one of these platforms offers a dedicated service for business licenses. The other can help in more of a general way, but it's not quite as plug and play. Let's start with the one that does have a specific license solution: LegalZoom's business licenses and permits package. What you actually get. LegalZoom is probably the better known name between the two. And one of the reasons is that they've been offering done-for-you services like this for years. Their business licenses and permits package is a flat fee service that basically says, tell us about your business and we'll tell you what licenses you need. Here's how it works. You fill out a quick survey about your business, your industry, your address, whether it's home-based or brick and mortar, if you sell products or offer services, stuff like that. Once that's in, their team does the research. They pull info from city, county, and state websites, plus federal databases if necessary, and put together a report. In about 7 to 10 business days, you get a personalized document that outlines every license, permit, or registration that you need, where to get it, how to apply, any deadlines or renewal requirements. It's basically a one-stop cheat sheet. You still have to apply for the licenses yourself, but the hard part, figuring out what you need and where to get it, is done for you. At the time of recording, the price for this is $99 per year. No subscription, just a one-time fee and the license guide. Now, if you want to get started with LegalZoom and their business license report and management plan, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. So they have a couple different plans to choose from. We were talking about just their intro plan here, the business license report and management, which is $99 per year, and it auto renews each year, but you can cancel anytime. Then they have the business license report plus compliance filing. So in this, you're going to get a couple more bells and whistles, and then they also have the compliance concierge, which is $999 per year. And if you want to go ahead and check these out, again, we'll have links for you down in the description below. Rocket Lawyer's approach. Not bad, but not the same. Rocket Lawyer takes a different approach. They don't have a standalone product for business licenses. Instead, their model is built around ongoing legal support. For $39.99 per month, you get access to legal documents, attorney consultations, and discounts on services like LLC formation or registered agent help. So when it comes to business licenses, here's the deal. Rocket Lawyer won't give you a detailed report or license checklist, but if you're a member, you can ask an attorney what you need. You can get feedback on forms or guidance on where to start. You can even upload documents for review. It's more like having a lawyer on call than getting a done-for-you package. And depending on your personality, that might be what you want. But it also means more back and forth and more responsibility on your end. The big difference: Clarity versus flexibility. So this is the real difference between the two platforms. LegalZoom gives you clarity. You get one clean, easy to follow report that tells you what to do. It's great if you're the type of person who wants clear instructions and doesn't want to email back and forth with anyone. Rocket Lawyer gives you flexibility. You get access to real legal advice whenever you need it on whatever topic comes up, including licenses. But you'll have to do more digging, more asking, and more follow-up. Neither one is necessarily better overall, but for this one task, LegalZoom is a little more beginner-friendly. Let's talk cost and what you get for it. So if you're looking at this purely from a price perspective, then LegalZoom wins for this specific use case. You pay $99 once. You get a license report made just for you. That's it. You can walk away with what you need. Rocket Lawyer, on the other hand, is $39.99 per month. If you're only signing up to ask about licenses and you cancel after 1 month, you're still paying $40, and you might not get the same level of step-by-step help. That said, if you're also using Rocket Lawyer for things like writing contracts, reviewing leases, or forming your business, that $39.99 per month might be a steal. So it really depends on whether you're just looking to check the licensing box or you want longer term legal access. What about support and ease of use? Now, both platforms are relatively easy to use, but they cater to different types of users. LegalZoom is more of a structured, guided experience. You follow the steps, fill out the forms, and they handle the back-end work. It's a little slower. The report takes up to 10 days, but it's simple. Rocket Lawyer is more open-ended. You log in, ask your question, and a lawyer responds. It's quicker in some ways, but also more hands-on. You have to know what to ask and how to interpret the answers. It feels more like a conversation than a form. As for customer service, both companies have solid reputations, but Rocket Lawyer tends to get slightly better marks for responsiveness. Their live chat and phone support are often mentioned in positive reviews. So when does LegalZoom actually make more sense? Honestly, if you're starting a small business, especially one in a regulated industry like food service, childcare, cosmetology, or construction, and you just want to know what licenses you need, LegalZoom's license package is the fastest way to get that answer. It's also great if you don't want to pay a monthly fee, prefer written guides over talking to lawyers, or comfortable applying for licenses yourself once you know what they are. It's straightforward, no bells and whistles, just give me the info and let me handle it from there. When Rocket Lawyer might be a better fit. Rocket Lawyer is a better fit if you already know you'll be asking legal questions often. Maybe you're hiring contractors. Maybe you're drafting contracts. Maybe you just like having a lawyer in your corner. And if you're not totally sure what licenses you need, but you want someone to explain it in plain English and maybe even help you fill the stuff out, the subscription might be worth it. It's especially helpful if you think that you'll need legal help more than once or twice a year. Final thoughts. Which one should you choose? So here's the bottom line. If your main priority is figuring out what licenses and permits that you need to run your business legally, and you want that info in one clean report, LegalZoom is the move. It's fast, simple, and doesn't tie you into any subscriptions. But if you want to talk through things with a legal pro, ask follow-up questions, and potentially get help with other legal documents along the way, Rocket Lawyer gives you more long-term value, especially if you're building a business that's going to evolve over time. There's no wrong answers. Just ask yourself, do I want a checklist? Go LegalZoom. Do I want a lawyer to walk me through it? Go Rocket Lawyer. Either way, getting your licenses handled early will save you from major headaches later. Trust me. And if you want to check out either service, we'll drop links for you down in the description below. These are affiliate links, which means we earn a small commission when you use them at no extra cost to you. And these links really help support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. If you found this video helpful, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and let us know down in the comments which route you're taking, or if you've already gone through the licensing process and have some tips for others. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.